Hey, Brad, how's Australia going? I'm the owner of Pine Box, the bar in Brooklyn, Bushwick, New York. You have a tab open here. There's about $90 on the tab. You didn't settle up with us, so please give me a call back to arrange payment.
Yeah, if you like going to shows, it's great.
Do you like going to shows?
Infrastructure is great. So, if you're a big infrastructure head,
I mean, I go off infrastructure and then back on.
yeah,
You know,
it kind of depends on like the week.
Yeah, one month I'm reading all these books about infrastructure and the history, and then I guess next week I'm like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if there's a train on time.
Yeah,
I hear you.
I'll switch back to K-pop Demon Hunters from all my infrastructure documentaries, and it's like,
yeah, no,
I've been missing this.
K-pop Demon Hunters is very good.
Yeah.
Am I too loud? No, this is good. I haven't heard myself in the headphones like this for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds loud.
Yeah.
That's why I don't wear these.
Maybe you know what? Maybe I won't because I'll be thinking too much about that.
Yeah.
And that's what
is,
post is for.
Right.
It's for editing. Yeah.
The thing is, we can turn it down if it's too loud.
Although I was laughing. I was telling my friend, I was thinking about Pine Box.
Well, don't we all think about Pine Box too much?
I was like, I feel like the last time I saw Brad, I like bombed at Pine Box. You know, that's it's just such a crazy time warp to think about that moment. Yeah.
Yeah. My God.
And it's very easy. I find myself, I think this is a very natural thing to do, but idealizing
Pine Box.
Yeah, Pine Box.
All those open mics.
Yeah, totally. Which is so funny because if you think about how you felt, at least for me, usually awful.
Oh, I would feel so bad. Even
Horrible.
if I did well, I would feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and there would be the two selves, like the self that is with your friends and enjoying that, and then the other self that's like, I gotta go die right now. Yeah. And but now I'm like,
have a career. What am I fucking doing?
Yeah, like come on, like why is the show business is not just opening up? Yeah. There's not somebody here in a top hat.
I mean, there was always a top hat one. I tried to wear one whenever I would go, so maybe we weren't at the same open mics all the time.
I'm feeling like a little fucked up of me to forget about your top hat.
You forgot a lot of things.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you forgot that you actually bullied me for like a number of years.
Yeah, I bullied a lot of people.
Well, you had this reputation as like Miss Bully.
Yeah. No, that was kind of the thing. It was usually like somebody shows up with a black eye to the mic, and it's like, you probably ran into
physical.
Bron.
I mean, I'm lucky I never got the physical side of your wrath. But it was mostly
for sure.
Just like
no, it was usually like psychological
and,
torture, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you seem nice now.
Yeah, I still do that in Amsterdam a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're terrorizing that
for sure. But I wait.
Are they a nation?
I make people feel.
What is Amsterdam again?
Amsterdam.
Where are they?
Amsterdam is a city. Yeah, in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
And Netherlands, I mean, Dutch people do have a country. Dutch people have a country, and they do want it back from me.
Okay, from you.
From me, yeah.
From the comedy bullying of
they are done.
Bronwyn,
Yeah, they are
Ariel,
done
Isaac.
with me. No, yeah, they do have anti-immigration feelings, but I mean, doesn't Australia also?
I feel hate.
Yeah,
you feel a lot of racism.
Do people hate you here?
I have a bit of a complex about it.
Yeah.
You move somewhere as an American, you think like everybody's going to be so psyched.
Yeah.
Because like, hey, he sounds just like the
and
people in the movies we watch.
And we do a lot of cool stuff as Americans.
We have a lot of cool rap music.
We do.
You know, I'm not saying I created a lot of it, but you know,
you had that one
lyrics.
EP.
Only one EP popped.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you were also doing the top hat thing at Pine Box, so it's like, how do you balance that?
Yeah, I had like a Farnsworth Bentley kind of
yeah.
For a bit.
And it's very hard when you're ahead of your time, and people catch up later, and they don't give you the credit.
Will they ever? I don't know.
Yeah,
doesn't feel like it.
I was actually hoping I could rap on the podcast.
This is a safe space for you to rap.
Good.
All right.
Well, I'll do that later.
But that's a wrap. We have to end.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Now we're finished.
We're done. No, I should start. Hey, welcome to. Fuck, I always forget the name of this fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done an episode in like a couple months because I thought I was done.
Okay.
But
wait, is this the first in a few months?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Right?
You're back outside.
You brought it back.
Yeah.
Knowing that you were coming, I was like, I gotta talk to Bronwyn.
We gotta get this pod up.
We gotta get this up.
Oh yeah.
This is Hey Brad, how's Australia going? I still might change the title someday.
Well, I was going to
not
ask
very
you that
catchy.
question, so it is very catchy.
Yeah. Well, people
Yeah.
ask me that in America. How's Australia going?
Yeah.
It's a question that people are going to ask you if they don't really give a shit about you, right?
Yes.
Like,
People ask me how
they don't know
Amsterdam
what
is
else
going
to
all the
say.
time, and I'm like, for the city or me?
Yeah.
Do you want me to talk about the municipal elections or how my
infrastructure.
life is, the infrastructure?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Trains running on time there, and
then I'm like, well, I usually force people to ask more specific questions. I'll be like,
Right.
well, what do you want to hear about?
wheelchair accessibility.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I go in on that, and I try to deflect from my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good. Me too.
it's good. Yeah,
Who wants to talk about that? Although I want to ask you really personal questions.
yeah. We'll get in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Hey Brad, how's Australia going? Today I'm talking to Bronwyn. This sucks. This intro blows. I'm sorry. She's all the way from Amsterdam today. Wait, you flew from Amsterdam?
I flew from Amsterdam. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, I flew through Shanghai. I had a layover.
Holy shit.
I had a layover
Oh,
in Shanghai. I tried to buy a pass to a lounge. They rejected me.
To an airport lounge.
Yeah, because I bought it online ahead of time, and then the QR code wasn't downloading through the Wi-Fi, and then they wouldn't let me buy a new one because I didn't have cash
Oh, God.
in the right currency. Yeah,
I
so
hate that. I hate when the Shanghai does that.
Shanghai's always doing well. I think that the people at the airport knew that I lived in Taiwan for a summer, and that I believe in Taiwan's independence and sovereignty, and so they were
Yeah.
they were like, "Oh, you're anti-China," and I'm like, "No,
Right.
I'm like that's
You're
fine.
Taiwan for
China's
the
cool,
win. Yeah.
but I'm more into Taiwan."
Yeah, well, come on.
But yeah, I came from Amsterdam,
Mm-hmm.
so that is the answer to the question.
Thank
that you
you
asked.
for that. Back to the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hey Brad, how's Australia going? My guest today is Bronwyn Ariel Isaac. She's a very funny, talented, youngish woman. From,
People don't say that anymore. That's nice.
they don't even have the ish on it anymore?
No.
Because you go from being young to youngish.
Yeah, no, I mean they don't call me old. It's just kind of like she exists.
You're just sort of like taking up space.
Yeah. It's like we'll give you a few more years.
Yeah.
You know.
This woman is currently taking up space all over
Yeah.
comedy stages.
They haven't taken me back outside of the shed and shot me yet.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we'll
I
see.
haven't tried to go and kill Tony yet, so
Dude, you gotta kill Tony.
They-
Someone has to
they
kill
would
Tony.
love everything about me.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah.
No notes.
No notes.
Bronwyn Ariel Isaac, everybody.
Should I clap for myself?
Yes.
Okay. This is good.
And it's not just clapping because you're on the show. It's clapping because you just did a huge world tour on a plane.
Yes.
And you had this exhausting travel journey
Yes.
going to Shanghai. I mean, how many hours total did it take to get from A to
So
Z?
flying, it was 22 hours flying, and it was about 29 hours, including my layover.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And then
Isn't it-
I arrived here, and it was 10 in the morning on Friday, and I was like, I'm going to stay awake until nighttime, and I did.
Oh, my God.
I did. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
be
I
proud.
went to the grocery store, got overwhelmed, Kohl's. Good
You went to
stuff.
Kohl's?
Yeah.
See, how
It
could you
feels
get...
very America coded how big it is. 'Cause,
Oh,
like,
really?
the stores in Amsterdam are mostly
Oh,
smaller.
you're dealing with Amsterdam brain now. Because I was
Yeah.
going to say Kohl's would be underwhelming to Americans
Right.
used
I mean,
to
it's no
American grocery
Costco.
stores.
It's no Costco.
It's
But
no Costco. It's not even a C-town, really.
Nothing.
I mean,
It's not a C-town. No, it's a C-town has. I mean, it needs to have its own block.
yeah.
Really. Yeah. Industrial strength parking.
We have like 4 cereals here.
Yeah.
But in a C-town or whatever,
Yeah.
there's so many
Well,
cereals.
what is the best cereal?
In the world?
No, in Australia.
Oh.
Because I would never expect you to know the best in the world.
No,
you haven't
sorry.
been. Have you been to every single country?
I just
haven't.
thought America had cereals on lock.
Oh, yeah,
So who
no,
else
it's
is
true.
competing? Like, oh,
But
fucking
of
turkey
the
has a good
Australian cereals,
yeah.
do you like? Is there one that you got into?
No, I haven't been exposed to new cereals.
Because you've been here like 10 years.
Yeah, no. Jesus Christ.
Oh wait, no. How long?
6 years.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. The
Listen
last
to
like
you.
2 years of my life,
You're
it
high
felt
as
like
fuck.
10 years.
Yeah, have they?
Yeah. It's the cocaine in the coffee.
Yeah. Well, they
It's
put it in there.
mhm.
No extra charge
Mhm.
for you.
It's good. It's good for a rave.
Yeah, I got somebody coming from Amsterdam. She's used to really good Amsterdam drugs. What is the big thing there? Absinthe? Are people just drinking absinthe on the street?
What?
That's where you get the
I
good
feel
absinthe.
like absinthe is like if you're in Moscow, like you didn't get out of Russia.
Okay.
Or,
I've always heard you got to go to Amsterdam and have that absinthe.
classic, like stuck in Russia.
Huh.
No, yeah, Amsterdam, people like ecstasy. I can't do that shit. It makes me want to kill myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, not while I'm on it, but the next day the come down's so bad.
The hangover is that bad?
Yeah, so mushrooms and weed are good there. I stick to those.
And it's all free and legal.
Yeah, they deliver it to you for free.
Yeah.
No, you still have to go to either one of the stores.
Yeah.
It's not like in the US where it's legal. Like in the places where it's legal in the US, like my family's in Seattle and it's like an Apple store for weed. In Amsterdam, they have the coffee shops. So you can go and there's like a picture on the wall of a nug of weed that has sunglasses on. And it kind of makes you hate yourself, but you're like, this weed's good. I'm going to buy it.
A nug of weed wearing sunglasses.
And
so
probably
it's like
a kind of racist like Rasta hat. And you're like,
Okay.
yeah. But they are changing some of that art.
Okay.
So that's good. But you're like, why is... Why?
So he's like a little mascot for the weed.
Yeah. There's
And it's a
weed
nug of
mascots.
weed. Yeah.
There's like animated dogs that are getting high, and you go in there, and there's a bunch of 19-year-old backpackers, and you're like, you know what? I am older than you and tired, and I need this to dissociate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you must get so annoyed by all the 19-year-old backpackers who are just there for a drug week and like.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, because
You're like, this is my life. I fucking live here.
this is my life. It's always a drug
I
week
work
for
in
me.
an office.
Yeah.
Do you work in an office?
No, I don't. I work full time, but at home.
And what do you do?
Do you remember some e-cards? I'm one of the last 5 employees there. That sounds like a bit,
Oh my
but it's
gosh,
real.
so you're Skyping with Missy Baker every day to talk about
She quit.
your
She
strategy?
She
Oh,
left.
Wow, she left. Even she left.
No, yeah, she left. I'm
The
still
Some
there.
E-Cards queen
I
left.
left for a year and then I did return.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you're just generating. Are you generating just the e-cards and that's?
I'm generating slop.
Yeah.
Because we are on Facebook.
Uh-huh.
Because, well, okay, maybe I shouldn't say this because what if my boss knows that I'm talking shit about him? My boss refuses to use TikTok or Instagram.
The head of Some E-Cards refuses to use the most
we have
popular-
accounts, but he won't let us post things on there. And so the website is slowly dying under Facebook's algorithm. And so our censorship is based on the Facebook algorithm. And so we now no longer make cards because
Well, they never made cards.
we
They
don't
made
make
squares
we
on
don't
the
even make
internet.
digital cards anymore.
Yeah.
We make not even listicles. It's like, you know how everybody posts Reddit content now?
No.
We aggregate Reddit content essentially.
Reddit content to me is just like,
It's like, am I the
Hey,
asshole?
yeah.
Am I the asshole? And the person is either the biggest asshole you've ever heard of, or they're in an abusive relationship or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't
that's-
see that as people making content. I thought people were like really struggling in their lives and want to know if they're the asshole.
Yeah. So what we do is we plagiarize them,
Uh-huh.
and I wish I was kidding. No, basically we just post viral stuff. No.
You post stuff that's already viral.
Yes.
Well, I was like,
Yes.
the
No.
company is so
No.
full of itself. Like, we just post viral shit.
No.
Our shit goes viral
Nothing.
no matter
Nobody
what.
clicks on anything we post anymore because my boss won't let us make original content. So we just create, like when you read clickbait online and it's like, "Am I the asshole?" and then you click in and it's just like a website that's posting other people's social media. That's like what we do now.
It's an aggregate. It's just a collection of
Yeah.
other people's work.
I'm a
Or
writer. It's really important.
You
work.
identify as a writer at the job, like your job
Oh,
title
not.
is
I
writer?
definitely. Well, that is technically my job title, but I don't consider it writing because it's
Right.
not.
It's not.
It's formatting.
And you're
So.
pulling in like $40K a year US on this? Or?
Yeah, a little more than that.
Okay. How's the exchange
I'm
rate?
doing really well.
I'm sure you're doing better than me. Jesus. You got a show
No,
in a different country.
the exchange rate it's better. It's bad because the dollar's going down. But
Not that bad, though.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's good because the cost of living in Amsterdam is lower than New York. I think the nice thing about moving from New York is everywhere feels more affordable.
I know, but don't you feel like you're like getting away with something a little
Yeah, I
bit?
do. And I
You're
feel
like-
like an asshole when I go to the grocery store and I don't want to cry. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, well, I should actually
When you
be in
get
pain.
rung up or just when you're looking at cereal?
Just kind of when I'm alive looking
Yeah.
at cereal. Yeah. Yeah, the exchange rate's all right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I feel, when I was in New York, I was working multiple jobs. So I would have some e-cards. I'd nanny and babysit. And then I would also work for write for other websites, most of which don't exist anymore because
Yeah, I can has cheeseburger.
Yeah. .org,
like that.
.edu, that kind of thing. Yeah. No, so now I just work one job, so that feels nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's all remote, and you don't have to leave your
Yeah, exactly.
apartment.
Yeah, apartment. Yeah.
2-bedroom.
2-bedroom. You're like, what are you paying rent?
I'm comparing my life to yours. This is what
you
this
are?
is what I do. I just
Yeah.
I have to know what everybody.
People are like, how's Australia? And you're like, show me your pay stubs.
yeah, I just want to know if my life is good.
I think your life. Well, what do you do for work right now?
I work for the government. It's not creative at all.
Whoa.
It's very dry. It's
Yeah, but that's an adult job.
yeah, but it's not in line with anything that I thought my life was going to be.
Fair.
And it hurts to be there. And everything hurts.
What is your title?
Customer support advisor.
Okay.
So people call me and they're
And
like,
get support.
hey, can you support me? And I'm like, no, I don't
Yeah.
feel good today.
I'm sad.
I need support.
Yeah.
But it's basically just like, hey, my building, my job,
Yeah.
I don't have work because of COVID or because of floods or fires, and I need a grant and stuff. And then,
Yeah.
who cares?
That's.
Yeah,
That's important.
you know, sometimes I feel like I'm helping.
I'm a cog. I am currently a cog in the system of dumbing down the internet, and I'm also a victim of it at the same time. Like it's like I've lost other
you
jobs.
feel like you're part of the problem.
I'm part of the problem, and I've also lost past work because of the way digital media has changed. So it's a weird,
Yeah.
at least you are doing something for people.
In a way.
I'm helping people become more illiterate.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I mean, if you lost this
Although
job.
maybe people shouldn't know how to read because of the stuff they believe.
yeah. They have all these skills to read, and they're just reading more of the
Yeah,
worst
they're reading,
things.
Alex Jones.
Just
I don't know
memoirs.
his name.
Just seeing his name makes
Yeah,
them
seeing
dumber.
his name just gives people psychosis.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I got
I mean,
Trumpism in my family.
oh yeah,
It's a
Yeah.
disease.
yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had I had a family member who was into QAnon. For a
Oh
minute.
shit, really?
Yeah. And at first I was really surprised because that wasn't always the case. I don't know if
What
they're into
happened
that
to
anymore.
QAnon, man. Are they
I
still
feel
rocking?
I feel like QAnon kind of faded out a little
It was
bit.
a passing fad, and people are like, I'm not
Yeah.
really doing the QAnon thing anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of like, okay, well, I liked QAnon's first album, but this next one, yeah.
Yeah.
QAnon's second album, it's like, it doesn't have the novelty.
Got a little samey for me.
Yeah.
Sophomore slump, they call it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
bummer. So,
Okay, so you work for the government.
Yeah. And that's it. I mean, like,
That's cool.
I write a lot
Yeah.
to keep feeling creative, and
Yeah.
I go do stand up occasionally.
Yeah. I was
And-
going to ask about comedy and how is that? How does
Not-
it feel?
It's not happening. I mean,
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
I just I'm in a bad place. Oh, man.
I'm like scooping into the wound on accident.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I wondered how I was gonna approach this topic because, just this past week, I've been feeling so down on it.
Oh,
And just,
yeah.
because it's like this weird thing where I go do stand up, and
Yeah.
then I kind of feel worse afterwards,
Oh, yeah.
or I feel like I embarrassed myself in some way, or
Yeah.
I'm too old and I shouldn't be at an open mic because I'm this age and other people are doing this stuff,
Right.
So then I'm like, I'm gonna step away.
Yeah.
But then time goes by and I feel sad that I'm not doing it. You know what I mean?
I
So
totally
then-
get that. It's like this thing of why am I putting myself in these positions that make me feel like shit?
Yeah.
But then also it feels worse to not have the outlet and
Right.
to work on it. But stand up is kind of a nightmare in a sense.
Yeah. I mean, it takes 3 hours out of your life to go
Yeah.
to a place, talk to a guy,
Yeah.
get on a stage for 5 minutes or less.
Yeah.
And then if the crowd if it doesn't go your way perfectly, I feel like,
Then
well,
you're
fuck.
like, yeah. You're like, okay, cool. I could have gone to a movie.
Yeah, I could have gone to
Yeah.
a couple movies.
I could have seen all of the Marvel movies.
Yeah. I could
Well-
have seen The Bride.
That would be
You
a
have to say
really
it like
long
that.
open mic.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They feel that way.
Yeah.
Some of those Pine Box open mics felt like all of the Avengers back to back.
They did because I didn't know what was going on by the end, you know.
Yeah, no, who's who?
But also it was so obvious at the same time.
Yeah, it was a bit,
yeah, you're
it
like,
was a
okay,
bit trite.
Yeah, Earth is in trouble based on what's happening in this room.
But do you have performance opportunities in Amsterdam? I mean, obviously you built your show there.
Yeah. I built my show there. I co-run a monthly show. It's really fun. It's at a drag bar.
Nice.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like it's a weird show. We always have a theme.
Mm-hmm.
People don't have to do stuff with the theme, but we have games and weird gimmicks and stuff, and it just makes it a fun space. So if people want to work on new material, they can. It's short sets.
Yeah.
But some people just come work on, whatever their polished shit is. But I like to have kind of it's a playful space. So I run that show, and then there's a club in Rotterdam, which is an hour from Amsterdam, and I perform there a couple times a month.
Okay.
So I'm not like a regular, but I'm booked there regularly.
Mm-hmm.
They have, like every club, they have their system.
Yeah.
And then there's Boom Chicago, which is the big improv theater in Amsterdam that was started by people from Chicago.
Oh shit!
And it's really funny. I joke that like I never can get away from Chicago because I lived there for a few years. For the record, if you're watching this and you're in Chicago, I love Chicago, but I moved.
No one from Chicago is going to see this.
Okay. Okay, never mind. Fuck Chicago. I moved from Chicago to New York.
Chicago
and then,
does suck.
as you know, a lot of people from Chicago came to New York.
And they were all the best of friends.
Yeah, and
Weren't they?
I
Just like
wasn't
a
really
unit
friends
of-
with those people necessarily, but I was also from
How could you? Those guys had a locked club where they would go
Yeah.
on vacations and
and
take
I was like,
shirtless
the
photos
same
with
people
each
are
other.
rejecting me in New York. That feels really good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This feels
I
familiar.
liked the continuity. It's
Yes.
good. And then there's people from Chicago who started a theater in Amsterdam in the 90s, but it's
Yeah.
mostly improv, but now they have stand-up there. So
Wow.
I sometimes perform there as well.
Uh-huh.
But it's interesting because I started comedy because I was a bar back at Second City.
In
And
Chicago, okay.
yeah, and you get one free class, and then everybody else. I was mostly focusing on script writing at that time. I was in college, and that's when I started stand up comedy. But Second City is where a lot of the people come from that built this, so it does feel full circle in some ways. So like I had a coworker from Second City who does comedy in LA, and he came there for a festival last year, and I was like, whoa, this is so small world.
Damn.
Yeah. So Amsterdam
cool.
is kind of growing in the English comedy space. Like if you ever come there, like you could definitely, it's a place where you could go and like go for a week and do like a handful of shows and it's
Yeah,
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're like the king or the queen of comedy there?
No, but I'm working on it.
Okay. I've just a picture.
I will destroy. No. I don't feel like the king or the queen, but I do feel like grateful and glad. Like I definitely feel like I have access to more stage time maybe than in New York because it's less oversaturated
Yeah.
and because I've been doing it longer that like there's a lot of people who've been doing it less time.
Sure.
So yeah.
Did you feel like your Americanness makes you more of a, I don't know,
Yeah.
something exotic about that people are like, oh, we should put her on more shows because she's, not only is she a woman, so we get that
Yeah.
token thing,
Yeah.
but she's international.
It's funny because there are compared to how many Americans are in Amsterdam, which there's a good amount, not a ton, but definitely, I'm sure a Dutch person would say there's a lot of Americans. There's more Americans in the comedy scene than in any other space.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
And are a lot of them assholes like the way they are everywhere? I just picture everybody being really humble and like,
unfortunately, yeah, it's a lot of the same personalities.
yeah. Comedy is just like that everywhere,
yeah.
right?
So like I had a moment, kind of one of those moments where you're like, oh shit, wherever you go, there you are, and everything else, right?
Yeah.
When I had been in Amsterdam a few months, and I was doing a mic, and two guys were talking to each other after, and one of them was like, and that neither of them are American. One of them is he's from Hungary, and then the other one is from, no, he's Dutch, yeah. Anyways, it just helps
You
with the
wanna call him?
context.
Can
Yeah.
you call him? Okay.
Yeah, I'll
to make
call
sure.
them and check.
Don't want to get anybody's wrong.
I have to make
identity.
sure I say where everybody's from.
Yeah.
And like
support.
their race and like sexuality, everything, you know.
Pronouns.
So people know
yeah.
how to feel about them. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh yeah, we need to know.
Gotta sort people.
Yeah.
But one of them was like, "Oh, have you seen Kill Tony? Like the latest Kill Tony clip? Like they were talking about Joe Rogan
yeah.
and Kill Tony,
Mhm.
and just like it wasn't even that I was like, oh, they know that shit. Of course they do.
Yeah.
It was just the annoying nature of the conversation, and I was like, oh yeah, of course I'm never getting away from that.
No,
Not
right?
if I'm at a stand-up thing. That's my fault for continuing to do it.
Yeah.
Why did I think it would be that different?
It wouldn't.
It's not.
The way it is here too. All the comedians they're still talking about how great Louis C.K. is.
Oh yeah,
And like,
people are
I'm like,
way
what are you talking about?
No, yeah, it makes me feel insane. Okay, one of the bookers in Amsterdam booked Chris D'Elia.
They booked him?
And I was like, you guys know he's a pedophile, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
And they're like,
wait, do
they're
they
like,
know?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think in the US you can't pretend to not know that.
Right.
But I think there's enough distance that
But he's doing great in the U.S. too, isn't he? Like he gets
yeah,
booked
he
everywhere.
is. Well, I
and-
mean, pedophiles are doing great in the US.
True, across the board.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a demographic to be part of.
Yeah, something to
Um,
aspire to at this
yeah.
stage.
I haven't broken into that.
You gotta get there, Bron.
But yeah, the Amsterdam scene is really fun though.
Okay.
I like
no,
it.
No, nothing bad to say about them.
I mean, of course, there's bad things. Like when I felt insane when I first got there because it was just like, yeah, you have to start over again.
Yeah, right.
Like
Your
that's
credits
hard.
don't transfer
and
over.
there's still ways like I'm doing. You know, like it's like there's just people. There's hierarchies in every single place.
Yeah.
And if you're not at the right place at the right time, or the right person decides to like you, then there's just doors that don't open.
Of course, that's the way it is.
And I know that's obviously the world. That's not just stand up, but you know,
Yeah.
there's still a part of me. I'm not naive at all. If anything, I'm too cynical, and I'm always kind of trying to push back against that in myself.
Right.
When it comes to comedy,
Yeah.
but it is funny when you're like, oh, it doesn't really matter that I've been working hard. That's not really the thing that matters.
No.
Yeah.
I was thinking because I have basically I have OCD, right?
Yeah.
And if I get on a thought loop, it'll just be there.
Yeah.
Late this week, it's been about failure
Yeah.
and everything I did wrong. What did I do wrong? What was the character flaw?
Oh,
What-
man.
If I could go back and fix it. And I was thinking about like what it would be like to actually go back and relive all that to
Yeah.
fix it.
Yeah, yeah,
so that
yeah.
I would be rich and famous today.
It would be
or
like
whatever.
Never Been Kissed, except
Yeah.
you'd be Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. Well, that's good, right?
Because no, exactly. No, I'm saying that would be your opportunity. It's like she's going back to high school. She's
Yeah.
reliving it. Yeah.
Because she gets kissed at the end.
She does, yeah.
But I think if I went back in time, I
baseball
still
field-
wouldn't get the kisses.
So you think you would go back and then you would go to the baseball field and he wouldn't show up?
No, because he'd be Rebecca Trent, and I couldn't make her like me, even if I went
she
back.
hated me.
She did not.
I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I name dropped her on Facebook and called her out. So
I liked when people started doing that. That was funny.
yeah,
We were okay towards the end, but yeah, there was a long time where she would she literally point to me
Yeah.
in front of people and be like, "Do we like him?"
what? That's crazy.
And somebody was like, "Yes," and believe it or not, she wasn't sold after that.
That's
So,
who said yes? Because
uh,
that's a fucking friend.
oh, I think it was like Aaron Lennox or somebody
Yeah,
who's
yeah, yeah.
still nice. But
That's a crazy thing to do.
that's insane, right?
I mean, the Creek in the Cave is I was describing it to somebody in Amsterdam, and it just the more that I described it, I was like, what the fuck was that? I was like, yeah, in the basement, the pipes were leaking and they were full of mold.
Oh my God, it
And one
smelled
time
like
I
the
found a
toilet.
bag of weed on the ground on Thanksgiving and I smoked it with Momo Pujay.
I don't even know Momo Pujay.
Oh, he's really sweet.
maybe I do.
He's married and has a baby now.
That doesn't mean a lot to me, as I
he's-
just said. I don't know.
Okay, well,
Who he
guess what?
fucking
You
is.
know what being married and having a baby.
Oh yeah, that's so sweet that he did that. You're right. I like him.
No, but then I would be like, yeah, and then there'd just be like Nazis and like people who killed their mom there and stuff.
Yeah. God, yeah. Just somebody
What
would
was
show.
the guy who killed his mom?
Corey Hess.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just kidding. That was a guy who ran an open mic there.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it's funny for the record.
Killing your mom?
I'm just laughing.
That's kind of hilarious.
I'm just laughing because it's like it's a funny situation that we were in the room with him.
Yeah, we were in the room with a lot of characters.
And I guess his mom didn't have to be in the room with him anymore.
That was the whole goal of making her die.
Damn.
And like people who we used to know who did the alt-right turn a little bit to like cash in on that.
Yeah.
It's very fascinating. So
it is.
Back to my point, if I went back in time and did all that, I would have to make all these people like me. So I'd have to be like a totally different person.
Doesn't that make you feel better though, in a sense? Like less like, oh, I'm a failure somehow, and more like, well, look at what it fucking takes.
Yeah.
Like you have to sell your soul completely if you're not a Nepo baby, basically, right? If you're not already kind of in it, you have a certain amount of money or connection already.
Right.
Then there's a certain grifts that are often, not for everybody, but often required.
Sure. Not for everybody. I mean,
there's,
if you're an extrovert, it helps.
Yeah,
Being extroverted was very beneficial.
Are you not an extrovert?
No.
You see, I've always thought of you as like very outgoing.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I really struggle with the interpersonal things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I felt in my head and anxious all the time.
I mean, I felt that as well. Though, I mean, but again, when you do an autopsy on those spaces, like, why wouldn't you feel that way?
Right.
There's a guy who killed his mom and like.
Well, that came late. That was like when things started to get really dark. I think.
Yeah.
In the beginning, it was still scary and dark.
Yeah.
And the room itself was dark. And like my Christine was up there, and you're like, I don't know, is this guy scary?
Oh yeah.
And then you do a moving job with him, and he like yells at you.
Oh no, he yelled at you?
Yes, that guy was a hothead.
He came to Amsterdam like a year and a half ago, and we got a beer.
Oh, nice. No, I would definitely get a beer with my Christine, but he was unpredictable.
Well, he hung out with Frank Terranova.
Yeah. Frank Terranova was hilarious.
Frank Terranova was crazy.
Not for nothing. I remember he went to this lady's funeral that he was dating. He told me this story.
God.
He told a bunch. He went to a funeral with this lady, and she was somebody in her family died, and it was his girlfriend. And like, at one point he was like, "Hey, not for nothing, but can you pay attention to me at the funeral?"
Yeah, he was one of those guys where I was like, I can't like. I have to look away from. I can't make eye contact with him. I can't do this.
Yeah. Oh, well,
I can't get into the black hole of him because unfortunately I found him funny.
I found him funny,
but I also hated him.
Like
fundamentally.
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of that in comedy.
And being a woman.
Well, yeah, being a woman.
Let's talk about
being a woman around Frank Terranova. Not great.
Yeah.
Not great, yeah.
But there were so many times where you're probably the only woman in a group full of desperate, sad men.
Yeah.
And you felt like...
I was like, this is
Do I really want this?
I don't love... Like, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
So that's fun. That hasn't gone away
Was it
fully.
also a feather in your cap, though, to be like, I'm facing this weird, grim situation... because I want something, and that's cool. That I'm.
No, I think that wanting things is cool, and I think that being willing to put yourself out there is important.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is strange to think about those situations, and kind of just thinking about how in these rooms, like in Pine Box, in Creek in the Cave, most of us weren't really in conversation. We were kind of just in the room. We'd go up, we'd do our set.
Yeah.
And then we have whatever internal spiral while we watch everyone else. And then, you have the people that you're really close to. And then you have people that you kind of know and like. Mm-hmm. And then people maybe you kind of know and don't like or are neutral about. Mm-hmm. And everyone's kind of talking past each other in those settings. Especially when we're like super young.
Yeah, it's a strange way to be in a community.
Yeah.
It's like you're totally in competition, but also you need each other to be nice to you and be friends and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's, when you're young, it's like, it's easy to like, make those friends, I think, and
totally
pick a side and stuff. But now at 40, I just feel kind of adrift, like, it's harder to make friends in a scene. I don't know about you. Like, do you have close Amsterdam friends?
I do now, but I think in this sense, like, it took a while. And there are people where I find out that I'm 10 years older than them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because how old are you now?
I'm 35.
You're 35. I was going to guess 35.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So like, so it is funny when you're in a room and you're hanging out after a show and then you realize everybody's at least 8 years younger than you. And weird. It doesn't have to be weird, but it can.
If you think about it too long.
And then also sometimes you're in a conversation, you're like, oh, I've had this conversation so many times. I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, that's when you feel like it's time to go home.
I do have some good friends, but it definitely but I also when I'm kind of have two modes, like I'm inside and I'm introverted and internal and don't want to interact with anyone and I just want to read and write and whatnot, or I'm outside and I'm just yapping.
Yeah.
So, so the
I
yapping
guess-
can help, you know.
So is that introverted extroversion, or do you?
I don't
not
know.
really pick-
I took a quiz once that told
Yeah.
me I'm an introvert because I do get drained from people, and I guess
Yeah.
extroverts don't.
yeah, that's me. I get really drained, but
yeah.
I can fake it long enough.
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I'm from a big family, so I'm also just used to there's always people.
Okay.
You know, like I was one of 7 kids, and like I'm just kind of used to like there's always going to be people.
Yapping.
Yeah,
Right.
the yapping. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So 35, living in Amsterdam.
yeah.
What do you want from creativity now to get you? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think is gonna? What do you want to happen?
Oh, well, I mean, my most North Star goal that I had for a very long time was to be a TV writer.
Mm-hmm.
I still would like to do that, but I'm also realistic about the fact that the industry is crumbling,
Not
even
in
for the
Amsterdam.
people on the inside, and it's
Yeah.
not in Amsterdam.
I'm sure
Um,
they have their own.
There
channels
there
and-
is like a film industry there that's obviously different than television, but you know that's
Yeah.
so that is something I'd like to do, but I'm realistic that it probably won't happen at this point. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that.
And
Maybe
how
I
would
should.
that feel?
How would
if
it feel?
didn't happen. Or if you knew it wouldn't happen.
Well, there's a lot of things that haven't happened that I would have liked to have happened.
And how does that feel?
Not great.
And what are those things?
I mean, I wanted
Seth
to.
Meyers, Jimmy Kimmel, Conan O'Brien.
Yeah,
You didn't get to fuck any of those guys.
I didn't.
See?
I didn't. It's not too late. They're
Not
still
too late.
alive.
Yeah,
Let's.
true.
Yeah.
But were those part of your?
You know,
Because
like.
I always thought you were always more of like the artier kind of like more,
Yeah.
performance art almost.
Yeah, I've always mostly wanted to be able to write and create movies and television, and so I have a stack of scripts, as
Yeah.
most people do, right?
Nice.
And then I was hoping to get some sort of writing representation. I do not have that at this point, so
Yeah.
yeah. So those things haven't happened for me yet. So,
Right.
but you never know.
You never know. So you don't
Yeah.
really think about what if I'm just working for some e-cards for
Oh, I
another
think
30 years and then I die. And nothing else happened.
damn. Is this how you're?
These are what
is
I
this how you're
this is what
feeling?
I think about. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What if
about
I
this.
worked for the government in fucking Australia?
I think about this shit all the time.
You do?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no. Also, semi cards isn't going to last long. I would be surprised if I had another year there. So I am looking for other work, but all the things that I have skill sets in are withering away because of AI. Because most of my professional experience is related to writing. It's not the kind of creative writing I'd like, but like even copywriting, a lot of that is being taken over by AI.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I was never high up at in a corporate position with that, and that I feel like you need to be at that level in order to keep your job.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely facing a crisis of what the hell am I going to do for work if I lose this job?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like at what point do I throw in the towel with certain goals, or how do I shift them with creativity? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm totally with you. I mean, we know a lot of people who have blown up.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exciting for them.
Totally.
And sometimes on the worst day, if you log on to the computer and
you see 4 successful people in a row.
yeah,
who are just like,
yeah.
I got the
And you're
thing.
like,
I'm
you
the
know what?
voice in the
I'm-
new Crumb movie.
Yeah, exactly, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then then you're like, well, it's about the process, right?
Oh,
so then
God.
yeah, so then you read The Artist's Way again.
Oh,
And-
God. Do you
and
really?
then I've done The Artist's Way a few times.
I've done it once, and I just felt like this is
I mean,
a
I
little too,
had to
like-
make fun of a lot of the book because she's very woo-woo.
She's very woo. I just picture her long, flowing hair.
Also,
She has her
it was written in
teeth.
1992, and there's like a crazy section of it at the beginning where she's like, "Here's some affirmations to comfort you because I know there's a lot of fears of being creative." And one of the affirmations is like, "Don't worry, you won't die of AIDS."
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's fucked up, right? And
Why did she tell you to, Why did she tell you to tell
she goes,
yourself that you won't
she
die of
goes,
AIDS?
I bet you think that you might be gay or poor or die of AIDS if you're an artist. And I was like,
And then it's like, don't worry, you won't be gay or
She-
poor or die of AIDS.
she's like, doing art doesn't necessarily mean you have to be gay or poor or die of AIDS. I'm serious that that's part of it because I
That is true. You don't
I am-
necessarily
you don't
have to get
have to be.
AIDS or be gay or
Right.
poor.
And so she has this section, and I invited
Jesus.
a few friends over because we're all kind of feeling depressed, and I was like, I know this shit's corny, but let's just do some prompt, some writing prompt, right? And then we can make fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't looked at this shit in years. I open it, I start reading that part out loud. And as I'm reading it out loud, I'm like, oh, what the hell?
I hope that helped one of your friends who believed in their heart they would die of AIDS if they pursued their dreams.
Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, now they know. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, exactly. There's medicine for it now. That's good.
God, love it.
But yeah, no, of course, I definitely think about those things.
You think about those things.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
They don't like.
There's a lot of. I think I'm in an active process of trying to not live in that headspace because it's so easy to get swallowed up in.
And I hope this conversation doesn't
No,
lead to
I
you
also
getting swallowed up.
No, I also think it's good to talk about this stuff because it's very hard. I mean, everything. It's so annoying to be like everything's capitalism, but it is. Everything is structured to make it hard to be a creative person.
Yeah.
And to do anything that's not just shareholder value or whatever. So if you're not already kind of locked in as some sort of version of a nepo baby or it's just hard, like there's a lot of obstacles.
There sure are.
Yeah, and there's and then people can be really wonderful and supportive, but also everybody's got their own shit and we're all shooting it at each other, so.
And that's also comforting is that like if I am embarrassed by something I posted that like didn't get the reception I wanted, I'm like, well, people just scroll past and they go back to living their lives. They're not like, God, that guy, what a sad case.
I always remind myself, like, when I'm scrolling, if I don't like something, it's usually because I just didn't even because I'm just kind of lost. And so when I'm feeling bad that I posted something and people aren't reacting, I'm like, oh, well,
right.
We're all just scrolling.
I rarely bring my best self to scrolling.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm really
actively curating.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I am choosing to not like this.
Right.
They
said a weird thing.
I'm actually punishing them.
Right.
Yeah. I want them to quit.
I've sometimes scrolled back up because I'm like, oh, I have to like this thing or else they might feel bad or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I'll have that. I'm like, oh, wait, hey. And sometimes even if I haven't fully, maybe somebody posts, whether it's writing or a video, I'm like, I haven't looked at that yet, but I'm going to like it so that I can go back to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, if you could take a pill that would end all of your creative wants and desires.
Damn.
And just be happy with every day.
Yeah.
But you don't ever get the
So basically,
success.
is it creativity at all? You're killing your creative ambition?
Yeah.
Or just, like, your creative impulses?
But you can still be creative,
yeah,
I guess. But, like, nothing's going to
I don't have any ambition anymore.
This question is flawed because, of course, if you didn't have the drive, then you wouldn't give a shit anyways. But you right now, if you knew nothing was going to happen, but you'd still be happy, would you be happy knowing that?
Okay.
It almost makes sense.
Okay, in this scenario where this pill exists that I can take, do you know for sure that nothing's going to happen either way?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing's going to... So
Wait, no, you don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
No, the gambler in me is going to gamble suffering.
Yeah.
Even though statistically...
Even though it might not happen until your 70s. You might not break big.
Yeah.
And become the next Lucille Ball until you're 75.
Yeah, statistically, I can use my brain and know that probably it's smarter to take the pill because, like you said, that's instant happiness or at least contentment.
Yeah.
But I think the gambler in my brain would say, yeah, but there's that small chance. We don't know.
Right. And that might be a more
Why don't I just
interesting
keep going to the slot machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a lot to unpack there.
There is. I mean, I didn't think about this
would you take the pill?
beforehand. Look, no, because it would be so defeatist to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to just like.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it is two sides of the same thing.
But also, I'm in such pains from thinking about it so much. But it's also just like I go through these OCD spirals, and then I come back out, and I'm like, okay, simple pleasures are still good.
Yes.
And I like writing and trying.
Like today.
Yeah, today's fine.
I can do today.
Having a nice sandwich.
That's the day that I have to do. I can't do tomorrow yet.
Right. You're just finding me in crisis mode and.
Yeah. No, I mean, I totally, I go in cycles.
Yeah. But your cycles don't get that dark for you. It's just kind of like, I feel kind of crappy.
Oh no, it gets dark. It's like I'm like, yeah, for sure.
Does your partner ever have to? Do you ever feel like you burden your partner with?
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, she gets to watch me spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. No, it was like me just being like, am I a delusional person? Nobody cares. They're waiting for me to shut up. Yeah.
Waiting for you to move aside.
They're ready for me to stop. they're like, we get it.
It's so funny
Yeah.
to think of people like, God, I wish Bronwyn would stop.
Yeah. That's what people are saying, right? Behind my back.
People just going about their day at work, just like,
They're
you
like,
know, if he needs to shut the fuck
I
up.
bet Bronwyn could shut the fuck up. I realize I'm, because of the cocaine and the coffee and because of the jet lag, where I'm kind of separate from the rest, like my soul and my body and my brain are all kind of like in different time zones.
Mm-hmm.
I probably seem more tranquil about this than I am.
Okay.
I am
you
racked
seem wise.
I am racked with pain.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, no, and I have a lot of doubt and
All
sometimes bitterness.
Yeah, I mean, this is a weird conversation to have as you're embarking on your festival show. And,
Yeah, well,
I feel shitty.
I mean no, but it's also the festival is like, we'll see if people come to my show.
So how is that?
You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, we only have like, we got 8 minutes to talk about this show, and I want to.
Okay.
And how it's going. All right.
Yes.
So you're how many? You think tickets are going to be all right with sales wise, or
I have no idea.
have you checked?
I mean, they're not good now.
They're not good now.
No.
Because you see people. From me, I haven't done the festival here.
Yeah.
But I see people posting their nice looking flyers and stuff, and they got the space rented. I'm like, oh, everything's going to be great for them.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to have a sold out.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
part of a festival. That's great.
Yeah, no.
But what's the dark side of this?
The dark side of this is that I don't have any tickets sold for tomorrow.
Okay. Is that the opening night?
And that's the opening night.
Okay, interesting.
And I talked to my tech, who is a sweet 19-year-old who goes to college at the college, who I'm like, I was like, listen, if no one comes the first night, I'm going to do the hour just to run it in the space.
Yeah.
Obviously, if there's other times where no one comes, we're going to cancel it. I'm not going to just do an hour for my tech person all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no tickets have sold for tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
So I did wake up this morning and cry.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
Bronwyn.
was like, oh, I'm an idiot who went across the world, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very dark, especially because I'm getting into credit card debt.
Oh no.
Yeah.
From doing the show.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean, not like enough. I wouldn't have done it if it was like enough that I'm going to be fucked forever. It's just like I'm going to need to pay things off. But I mean, going to the theme that you were talking about, like I think I was like, I just want to take a big swing.
Yeah.
So if I can get
So great.
into the festival and get a venue that I like, I'm just going to take this big swing. I want to have this hour that I've been working on and I've been performing at other places and say to myself, like, this is an external object of all of this time in comedy.
Awesome.
And then see how I feel after. And I gave myself permission to quit when I'm done if I want.
See, I love having that out.
Yeah.
I do that for everything.
Yeah.
So this is a narrative hour, or is
Yeah.
it a bunch of jokes?
It's a bunch of jokes, but it has overall theme. Like, it's called Why Are You Here? So the idea is I'm at the immigration office and people are asking, why are you here in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
And then I'm answering them with this hour of comedy, which has kind of the elements of my relationship, politics, my job situations, like how digital media and journalism have changed, all of these things kind of weaved in. Because I always think it's like how people ask you, how's Australia?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big question. What the fuck does
Yeah.
that mean?
Right.
So when people ask, why are you here in Amsterdam? They're usually waiting for me to say, oh, I went to school here or I got a job. And my answer is a lot more convoluted.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. Maybe I'll just make a show about that.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
you ran it. You built it in Amsterdam. And how many times do you think you've like done it front to back before
I've
coming here?
Let's see. I've done it in Amsterdam 4 times.
Yeah.
And then I did it in the U.S. 3 times. I did it in Berlin once.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Yeah.
They love me in Berlin.
Yeah?
Just move there. They love me.
Have you gone to
I've never
Berlin?
I've never been to Berlin.
Oh, you love
I
Berlin.
haven't been anywhere. Yeah, I should go to Berlin.
I mean, you do live across the world from where
Yeah,
you've
but I
been more
haven't-
places than a lot of Americans.
I've never been to a non-English speaking country though, and I feel like that I got to do
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
should go on a mainland Europe trip.
that. Thank you. I will.
I mean, it's
Easily. Next
pretty
week.
far.
I should at least go to Indonesia or something because it's like hop, skip, and a jump
Yeah,
away.
yeah,
Everybody goes to Bali here.
Go a hop, skip, and a jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend that I'm staying with, her name's Izzy Ghost, and she also has a show. So if this comes out before the show, then
I'll try to get it up as soon as we can.
go see Izzy's show, Crumble.
Crumble. Izzy, what's your last name?
Gossens.
Izzy
Goessens. It's really funny.
Okay.
It's about heartbreak and depression.
Mhm.
And
I can't believe you're plugging someone else's show when you
people
don't
should go
even
to
have
my
tickets
show.
for tomorrow.
It's called. Yeah. Well, I just realized I just made myself sound like a loser.
Also, this won't be up tomorrow.
Nobody's.
So.
People aren't going to want to see my show if I'm like nobody's coming.
I know, isn't that this is a struggle? But you have to be transparent because people love transparency.
No, that's true.
But
And
also,
I have reviewers coming later in the week, so I do need to
Okay.
get So
and you have other tickets sold for later in the week.
luckily, there's one night where it's like there's a few reviewers and then like a few non-reviewers, and I'm hoping to sell more tickets so it's not just like 7
Yeah.
people and 3 of them I'm looking in the eye because I want them to write something nice about me.
Right.
But yeah,
Oh, man.
things are so it's a real. We'll see what the hell happens.
Okay.
But I have 2 weeks, so that's enough time. Even
Yeah.
if this first week it takes a while to get momentum, I'm gonna flyer. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there again.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
great. So right now the mood is good.
The
It's
mood is I
okay,
wake up full
optimistic.
of doom and regret.
You wake up bad.
I wake up bad.
then
I
you do
look
your
at
artist
tickets.
way
They
and
haven't.
You're not going to get AIDS.
And then exactly. And then I'm like, listen, you just have to kind of fake it and focus on the good until you feel good.
Wow. Is that a growth mindset
I don't
that
know.
I hear about?
I don't know. My problem is otherwise I just start doom spiraling about the end of the world.
Okay. You can go all the way there.
Oh, for
pretty
sure.
quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, totally.
Well, at least that's like a more selfless anxiety.
Oh, I
than
mean, I
just-
definitely have a lot of ego stuff too, where because like sometimes I'm talented. Why the fuck am I not being exploited by the industry? Come on. You guys should be fucking like, come on, I'm talented. I've been doing this shit. Like, underpay me on set. You
Yeah,
know?
totally. I deserve to feel.
I deserve to feel
shitty
like
on a
shit
set.
in a more public way.
Yeah, right.
Come on. I know you're not going to fully respect me because this industry is full of rancid people.
Yeah,
But
totally.
yeah, so I have that.
Okay.
And then other times there's just the self-doubt where you're like,
Yeah.
But it's also a numbers game. I mean, think about all the people we know who are really talented and cool and also are in similar positions.
Yeah, and it's
You know, and I'm not
unfair,
like,
but
oh,
it's-
they don't deserve to have more happen. It's just,
Or the people
yeah.
who just shut it off.
yeah.
They shut off the tap of creativity, and you're just like, I live in this state now, and I don't do anything.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You're like, how?
Yeah.
But I'm almost envious.
What do you think their diary entries are like, though?
Well, I don't think they write diaries.
You don't think they write?
I don't think they have any outlet anymore. I think
Listen,
they
I'm
just shut it
journaling
off.
all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Listen,
but
if you read my journal, you'd be like, she's not okay.
dude, same here. It's like a long suicide note. That's what they said about John Cheever's journals, with it. It's like a 300-page
yeah,
suicide
yeah.
note, and I was like, God, I feel like that's me.
Yeah.
But those people who don't journal
I'll be journaling and I'll be like, the amount of different things that are happening at once, it's confusing.
yeah.
Yeah, because there's the hyper personal, like there's the creative grief
Mhm.
and doubt.
Yeah.
And then there's more existential angst in general, right? Also, just like getting older as a person, you have to think about death more, right? Statistically.
See, I'm laughing because I'm 40 and I'm like, you're too young. But people say that about me, and when I
Well,
talk
don't you
about death,
You think about death
but
a lot.
A lot, yes.
Yeah, I think about death all the time.
But we're so young,
But
aren't
I was
we?
a goth kid. I always thought about death.
Oh, yeah, that's when it was cool, right?
Yeah, it was cool
It's
to
like
think
this
about death then, and
mysterious
now I'm like, I gotta go get this mole checked.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah,
cancer?
Yeah. It could be cancer
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, people should come to my show. I promise it is funny, and I have
It's
gotten
gonna be
better at
funny.
comedy than when I was at Pine Box.
That's good.
Yeah.
I was going to ask about that because
Mhm.
in New York you can do so many sets
Yeah.
every night, but in Amsterdam you're taking it down. But you think you're better even though you haven't been practicing as hard.
I think I'm better because I have audiences there, and I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
doing like comedy in front of comedians who are on their phones.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What would be the best outcome from doing this festival? You just to know that you did it and have that like sense of pride.
Oh, I mean, the best outcome
Yeah.
would be to get good reviews and like make contact with a rep. And I mean, they have awards.
In Australia?
I mean, people come from all over.
Oh, yeah.
And
True.
also, like, now everything's online.
yeah.
Like, some reps rep people in different countries.
Oh, cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah, it would be inconvenient, of course, if I had a rep who was only in Australia.
Yeah.
And then I had to to come all the way here.
Mhm.
And then any money that I made would just be canceled out by the trip. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, the dream scenario would be that it would open up doors maybe for touring the show other places and having a producer or a rep or getting really good write-ups,
Yeah.
selling out some of the shows, that kind of thing. But we'll see.
What's the worst outcome that is also acceptable?
Ooh. Actually, I thought about that this morning.
Yeah, okay.
My worst outcome that's acceptable is I don't have to cancel any of the shows because there's at least one paying person at each one
Nice.
that buys it a few hours ahead at least.
Okay.
So that would still be depressing as hell. But it would be like I don't have any days where there's zero. I'm not making those kinds of calls. I'm just like, I'm going to do the show, whether it's, 3 people or 30 or,
All right. Great.
Yeah.
And if me and my girlfriend come,
Yes.
should we pick a night where there's more seats sold
I can-
or fewer?
Psychologically, maybe you should come when there's fewer.
Okay.
You understand this shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to judge
You have
you
solidarity on that.
I just don't want you to look at me and be like, oh, there's Brad. And then be like, so Brad, anyways.
You're gonna get out your journal during.
Yeah. I'm going to get out my
show,
notebook and be like,
you're gonna be like,
dude, this lady's taking forever.
You're gonna be like, I'm actually doing really well. You're gonna be like, actually, I'm feeling a lot better about my life. Yeah, yeah. No, I think if you came on a night with less.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
We'll plan on that. We'll see.
Yeah,
how it
let me
goes.
know. Yeah, let me know what your schedule is, and
All right.
yeah, I'll look at how the tea leaves are falling.
Sounds good.
Just watch it. It might be things might turn around.
I hope things turn around for all of us.
Jesus. I don't know if I could use this to promote the show.
No. No, you should. You should. It's like, if you'd come here wearing like a more colorful, bright dress, I'd probably want to talk about positive things. But the goth look, I just went to a negative space.
It's my fault.
And it's your fault, and you bullied me for so many years. And
No, that's
never
true.
atoned for it.
And I never apologized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't really addressed it this whole time.
No, I mean,
and,
it's like a thing in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, is a lot of
There's
people.
a Facebook group about you. I was bullied by Bronwyn.
That's really funny.
Anyways, this has been a great talk.
Yes.
I actually had a good time.
No, it's been really fun. It's good to see you.
It's great to see you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Bronwyn, Ariel, Isaac. You have to say all 3 names now. She's one of those.
Yeah.
No, is it billed to Bronwyn, Ariel, Isaac?
You can just say Bronwyn. It's fine. But
I
yeah,
know, but, like,
it is. But that is my full name.
That's
yeah.
your stand-up name also, and your
Yeah,
professional
I guess I
personal.
just kept that on my social media, and
Yeah.
now it's just who I am.
Yeah, sweet.
So yeah, Bronwyn, Ariel, Isaac.
Bronwyn, Ariel, Isaac.
Yeah.
I'm Brad Austin, and that is how Australia is going.
That's how Australia's going.
And Amsterdam.
And Amsterdam, yeah.
Hey, Brad, how's Australia going? I'm the owner of Pine Box, the bar in Brooklyn, Bushwick, New York. You have a tab open here. There's about $90 on the tab. You didn't settle up with us, so please give me a call back to arrange payment.